Welcome to another Crucible Dev Talk. Eskalia is indisposed today, so I will be doing this one on my own. We've got some pretty exciting changes, so strap in! So first, we have some visual changes to existing units. Now I know what you're thinking. We do not make the models ourselves, and most of the models are brought to us by Kekoulis. So we need to be careful with what we request of him, as we do not want to waste his time with things that don't matter. But you know what? That's all wrong. There's nothing more important than to ask him to put in all the work into sending us and bug fixing the models while we don't have to do a damn thing. I'm sure there's nothing more important that we could be asking him to do than slightly better models for existing units. So, with that in mind, we have 3 new additions to the mod. First off, we have the Weird Boy. He wasn't weird enough before, so we made him even weirder. Look! He's so weird he's burrowing his head into the ground because he thinks it will make him hear better. Secondly, we thought that the Inquisitor didn't have enough of a dummy-mommy energy, so we decided to bring in a guest from the Resident Evil series. Give it up for Lady Dimitrescu! I mean, goddamn, look at that hat. It's huge! But before we show off our final edition, let's talk about 2 more policies that we set out for ourselves, and why we are completely wrong. First, let's talk Honor Guard. If you thought that they would be limited to only the campaign because of their inherent unbalanced nature and overlap with existing units, then you are wrong! Who doesn't want to see Yare kick the shit out of Janezar? Balance, design bloat, having limited access to what is meant to be a once per battle unit? Who gives a shit about any of that? We sure don't! The other thing that you may have heard us say is that we're not adding named characters to Skirmish. Something something giant can of worms we don't want to open, something something hero bloat. But all I needed was one look at this magnificent being to change my mind. So please welcome Gabriel Angelus, otherwise known as Gabby the Chad, from everyone's favorite Dawn of War game. I mean, look at this guy, he's so chunk. How could we not include him in the mod? Also, don't worry about the backflip. We will add that in soon. Just shh. Now to round this off, I have also allowed for the Eldar Phoenix Lords and Commissar Yarrick and General Mercury in Skirmish as well. So let's pile them all in and have them fight to the death in the middle of the map. Isn't it wonderful? Seeing them all fight. Such an enthralling sight. Oh, and look at that! Gabby the Chad swept the field with everyone. What a surprise! There was definitely no authorial bias going on, making sure that the Space Marines would always win. It's not like all of their stats are made up so I can make anyone win, meaning this carries as much weight as smashing plastic toy soldiers together. Well, anyway, that's all for now, folks. Please tell me how wrong I am in the meanest and most unproductive way possible in the comments. I absolutely adore that. And remember to have a nice April Fools. Whilst I have some honor guard for different factions fight it out in the background, let me just real talk for a second. This video is meant to poke lighthearted fun at our entire community, including myself. If you feel targeted, know that no one on the mod team thinks less of you for wanting or suggesting these things. You are valid for wanting to have existing models look better, or for wanting to smash named characters together, or have epic fights with unbalanced units. None of that is wrong or dumb, and I'm not saying that it is. As with all good comedy, there was a grain of truth to what I said. We probably do take things a bit too seriously. We have our rules for a reason, but maybe breaking them from time to time wouldn't be such a bad idea. The thing is, it all takes time and effort. Even just adding Honor Guard as they are to Skirmish using a win condition would be a lot of effort. It would probably take me 2 full days of work to do it. That's not to say I will never do that, just explaining why these things aren't being done. We simply have things that are higher on our priority list. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.